Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I wanted to share one of my writings that I had done years back. This was when my uncle had committed suicide, unfortunately, and this is what I had written because of that. Quite honestly, I think this is one of the last things I had written, and it's been years. I don't really remember how many years it's been now, maybe 2 or 3 years since the incident happened, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Please forgive me. My voice sounds a little muffly because I am a little sick, and I think it's because of the change of weather. So please bear with me. This writing is called I Hate. So I'm going to read it out loud, and please tell me your thoughts in the comments. Here we go. I hated him for leaving. He brought so much pain to everyone around me. Out of all the things he has done in his life, this was the most selfish. I looked down at his casket where he lied to never be awakened again, forever asleep. I wondered to myself if he has finally found the peace that he wanted to make such a harsh choice for. If it was worth it to cause all his loved ones pain. I, of course, felt sad and had been crying all that day, but I couldn't imagine the pain his mother, children, and siblings felt. He was my uncle, and even then we weren't that close, sadly. In a way, he saved me from feeling all the grief, but I still had to witness the aftermath of his actions. My mother's eyes were red and puffy from all the crying she had done. My grandmother put her hand over her heart, as if it were to fall out any moment from the ache she felt within. Extended family walking to the casket to give their respects, then walking back to comfort the family. At least, that is what I would have imagined the day to have gone, if I had gone. I didn't. I felt ashamed for not feeling the same type of pain the rest had felt that day. They were heartbroken. Meanwhile, I was just sad. I wanted to say goodbye to my uncle, but I was told that I didn't belong there, that I didn't actually care, and was only there for curiosity and not grief. I wish I hadn't been convinced to not go. I should have held my head high and said goodbye, because at the end of the day, he was still my uncle, and I know he would have wanted me there. But I wasn't. I hate myself for not going. That was it. I did not attend my uncle's funeral. A certain family member felt that I didn't actually feel the grief. That I just wanted to go out of the curiosity of how a dead person looks in his casket. While I do admit there was a little bit of curiosity, I also wanted to say goodbye, and I felt bad. I felt bad because I was sad, but I was not heartbroken like I knew the rest of them were. Like I said, I was not that close to him. And that's why in the poem I said, in a way, he saved me from all that pain. Because we did not have that close of a relationship. But it didn't stop me from feeling guilty, because I didn't feel the same pain that everyone else did, that my mother did, that my aunt my uncles, my grandmother felt, and my grandfather felt. Like, I didn't feel the same way that they did. I know I didn't. And it was, I think it hurt me more seeing how his death affected people I care about. My mother. I have never, ever seen her in so much pain. Like when the news was delivered to her that my uncle had killed himself. I do not really know the reasons. Only my grandmother and some of his siblings know his reasonings for doing so, and that's okay. It's none of my business. But yeah, I don't feel as bad now, but at the moment I felt pretty bad, and it's weird to think about it now, that I felt guilty for not feeling pain. For now, I forgive myself. I know that I didn't have a reason to feel bad. And if anything, I should be a little thankful that I didn't feel that pain that everyone else did. Because I know that a chunk of their heart was taken away when he died. And I still have most of mine. So for that, I am thankful for. And if any of you have ever felt like that at one point, forgive yourself. Wait, don't even forgive yourself, because you didn't do anything wrong. If you don't feel the same pain that everyone else does or did, like what happened to me, there's nothing wrong with that. But just be there for the rest of them. Just be there. You don't have to feel the same exact way. And please, if you're ever in my situation, don't be put in a situation where you're gonna regret it later on. The only thing I do regret was not Alice going to his funeral. That's the only thing I regret, not attending his funeral, because no one else had any business telling me whether or not I should go to my uncle's funeral, because he was my uncle. I deserved to be there. I think all the other family was there, except for little children. But I was not a little child. I think I was 17 at the time. So, if you're ever in my situation, don't be afraid to speak up. Or maybe just ignore whoever's saying horrible things to you. Because I know I had a right to be there. I should have gone. But yeah. If you guys need anyone to talk to, I'm here. If you guys had any similar situations, go ahead, comment it below, or you can message me on Instagram. And that is all for today. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.